Okay, so for those of you that may or may not know, I was a licensed cosmetologist for many, many years. And recently I found out somebody I had told my story to about going to cosmetology school and stuff, they're another beauty YouTuber, and they actually used my story for an article they were being featured in. So, yay for that. The only thing that they changed was a couple of words. They took my story verbatim from something that I had told them and turned it into their story. So I thought that was pretty shitty of them. But back when I did hair, I used to go to a lot of like trade shows and stuff. There was the premiere every September that I went to that was down at the big convention center down in Orlando. And I used to work with Farouk. I did, initially I started out as a model with Farouk. Then I did some teaching and did some stage work with them during the shows and stuff. I love Farouk products. They are like amazing. But I don't know if anybody still uses them. I also really enjoyed Aquage. So I have my kit here that I used to use when I went traveling to do hair. So, you have things like shampoo cape, or the shampoo caps, which there's a couple of them in here. Some really shitty like shears that you only use to open like bottles and stuff with because they're really shitty shears. I have some combs in here and various brushes. I've got like a bag of like neck strips in here because the neck strips, they like to come out of their container. So I've got that. This is where all of my like extra stuff went. I even have like headbands and stuff in here. So what I'm going to start doing is pulling stuff from in the cabinet and putting it in my case to see how much of it will fit back in here. So it just means that I've got a little bit less to pack in a box or something when that time comes. So I'm rearranging there's even glitter in here. I've got gloves in the pocket and everything. I've still got a lot of my stuff in here from when I used to go and do hair on the road, like legit. But yeah, I thought it was so nice of that person to take my personal hairdressing story and turn it into their own story. That was so nice of him to do that. And I just found that out recently, so I thought that was something I could share. So I'm rearranging things in here. I even have, this is a cape that you wear over your clothes for when you're doing hair color and stuff. But I'm a flinger, so these things really don't work for me very well because I get hair color on everything. And I've got a few other things in the cabinet that are not specifically hair related. But there's only two things in this cabinet that need to stay, which is this, which everybody knows I gotta sneeze. I'm gonna have to edit this out as soon as I can sneeze. This here I will not pack until it's like the last thing, but I do have a trick that I use. I'm glad I have two of them because I'm gonna need it. If you take these cords and you wind them up in a figure 8 shape, and then you kind of wrap a little tag around them. And you step them in a toilet paper holder. Not only does it keep your cords from being all over your cabinet, it makes them easier to store. And then you don't have to worry about, them running off. So they're super handy. And I don't really need attachments for my hairdryer right now, which is up here. Like, legit, I got home from New York, and some of the stuff that I took to New York is still on the counter. There's still stuff on the counter from when I went to Georgia. So, yeah, I need to clean things up. I've just been so busy working, and now that I'm in a new position at work, and I've been in training for weeks, and I mean weeks. I've been in training for 4 weeks right now. I start a whole new segment of my job tomorrow, and I was looking over things so I don't like screw up on my first day, technically, on shift. And I needed a break. Normally, this is what I would do with my curling irons and stuff. I just kind of wrap the cords and stuff around them. Some things you can't do that with. Other things you can. And like clipper pins and stuff like that. I'm going to try and keep another one. Okay, good. I also have like the little things that I used to use to charge my vape batteries in here. I need to try and sell those things because I don't need them anymore because I stopped vaping. So. You could wrap this around your hand too instead of doing it the way I'm doing. It might actually make more sense to do it that way. But you know, I like doing things the hard way. I don't know where this is going to go in like the video. I don't know, because I did like record an intro, but that is kind of encompassing cleaning the counter and putting makeup and stuff away. So this is probably going to be split into like a couple of different videos because I don't want these to be too long. I mean, people know I'm moving, so I don't want them like watching nothing but moving vlogs. Yes, and I'm the weirdo that tries to keep all your clipper ends in one spot. You belong to this. So let's put you in the bag so you're in one spot. This actually goes to my tens unit. Well, that is my tens unit. One of them at least. I have two of them. I don't know where this cute little bag came from with little snowmen and penguins, but you know, it works. I have a few foils left. I gave the rest of them to Amanda, and then she stopped doing hair, so you know, there's that. Basically, my mixing bowl and all of my mixing tools and stuff that I'm just gonna put back where I had them before. And then I've got all these like charcoal filters that go from my big face mask in here. And my old shampoo kit. Oh my god, there's one of these old-fashioned Revlon brushes. These things were like the bottom back in the day. A little peanut and a peanut. Pads from the tens unit. My hair color. And I don't even know if this works anymore. I need to test this and see if it does, and I'll try and sell it or give it to somebody. And if it doesn't, then I need to throw it out. There's a lot of trash down here, and I have an extra one of these. These are always handy to have, and just in case you guys, you know, want to know, I always try and keep a flashlight that has good batteries in the bathroom, so that if you're ever in the bathroom when the power goes out, you know, you can at least see to go pee. So I have a bunch of hair color and stuff in here that is not going to fit in this case, which is fine. I didn't expect it to, so I'm just going to put it all back in here for right now, along with this and my hair dryer that I'm keeping out. Those will be like the last things I pack. My 10 unit stuff will go back in here. need that. I think I have everything else pretty much with those on it anyways. I'm just going to squish all the air out of this so I can step it in here. And then put it in the next straps. Pray I can close it. Or not. Rearrange a few things in here. I'm going to have to rearrange the brushes because they do not want to close being up there. It's like packing to go on a trip or something. Do I need to sit on it? Comb hanging out the side. Oh my god, I got it. So, other than having hair color, and I mean, I have stuff on the shelf, like cotton pads, and I've got some extra light bulbs back in here, light bulbs, and my vape stuff. These I need to like try and sell because I have brand new glass on my vape, and I've got a brand new piece in here, and I've got coils that go with it. I got my other one that I used to use, and my little charging thing for the batteries, which, you know, I still have batteries that I use that go in this little like dual charger that fit in my fan, so I might keep this and just try and sell this stuff minus, you know, the batteries. So I don't know yet. I don't know, but I got at least half of the cabinet cleaned out. I even have like extra little Real Techniques tiny sponges. One of them I lost down the sink, and I was like, even after fishing it out, I'm like, nope, I am never using that one again. So I have two left. I still use the one. You're supposed to like throw them out every like 6 months or something like that. I'm like, why? I mean, I throw them on in the washing machine. Why you gotta throw it out every 6 months? It didn't make sense to me. So I use it. So there's one thing done. Now I think I'm gonna move locations and we will work on the disaster on the counter next. But I at least got one thing off the counter by putting away my hair stuff down here. So yeah. So I don't know how many of these I'm going to film. Yes, I'm in my pajamas because I took a shower about 2 hours ago. It is almost 8 o'clock at night. And so, yeah, what's the point in putting clothes on? It's Sunday at almost 8 at night. I'm just cleaning stuff up in the bathroom. Like, well, what's the point in putting real clothes on? I mean, I have like real clothes right here on the stool that I could put on, but I ain't leaving the house, so why do I gotta put real clothes on? Anyways, I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. I will see you guys later. Thank you for packing with me. Or at least some of my hair stuff got packed.